So, what is motivation? Motivation refers to a process of stimulating and inspiring people at work to accomplish desired goal. Okay, what do you mean by stimulation? Stimulation, for example, those who are getting 100 out of 100 in economics or business, I'll be giving you a iPhone as a gift. Yes or no? So, after listening to that, how many of them will get motivated after hearing that? So, those who are getting 80 out of 80 in business, I'll be giving them a iPhone. So அப்படியே என்ன ஆகும்? So that is a stimulation, right? So it is an inner psychological force. Okay, what is psychological force? It will drive you. Okay, it is called motivation. Okay, some inner force which makes you to things to be done. Okay, so that is what motivation. For example, okay, so after winning a match, they will be giving a trophy. Yeah, yes or no? Yes. So why they will
Yes,
keep while they will keep the trophy in front of the games? If they are conducting any games, they will display the trophy, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
yes,
So why they will keep the trophy in display if it is World Cup? So it will motivate others. Yeah, it will motivate others to win the trophy. So if it is a okay, so in cricket stadium they may display some cars. Have you all seen
Yes, sir.
in cricket stadium? So Ferrari, Lamborghini, they will display car, right? Why? I think once upon a time Sachin Tendulkar what won. Actually, he was the man of the match. For that, he got a Ferrari car as a gift. Do you hear that? For winning the man of the match. So they will before that event, before that what game starts, they will display that particular vehicle in the stadium. Why? Because to motivate peoples. Okay, so this is a kind of motivation. Fine. So let us continue with the topic. For employees, what is the motivation? For employees, what will be the motivation?
giving bonus.
Bonus, incentives, yeah, that will motivate them. So, reason for motivation. Why do we need motivate? Every manager has a responsibility to get things done by a subordinate. So, to discharge this responsibility, manager has to find out what makes people doing things, what makes people to have the behave the way they do. Why some people are reluctant to work though they have the required ability. What should be done to make people work effectively? Okay, so what is manager's duty? Getting things to be done by others. That is the main duty of a manager. Okay, so their duty is to get things to be done by others. So what are all the things will make them to get the things to be done? Means there is money, monetary. Okay, monetary benefits and non-monetary benefits. So if they are giving incentives, have you all seen this here? This marketing department people often they will get incentives. Okay, so because marketing is the only is the main source to increase the sales. So one of my friend who worked in a marketing department in I think in a software company. So with actually he might be getting salary around 40,000, but incentives it depends upon the performance of the employee. So that is a really it's a very big suspense. Okay, So salary they will give 40,000 plus you will get incentive 30,000, 25,000. So even sometimes you got 40,000. That means double the amount incentive. That is a very big motivation. Sometimes even some organization they give them laptop, tab, cars. Okay, so some people even give travel tickets. They can they can visit nearby countries, etc. Which to enjoy their vacation. So all these things they will make them to happy to motivate them. Then only if they are motivated, they will work better than the previous. Okay. Here there are three things we can able to study: motive, motivation, motivator. What do you mean by motive? The goal. Okay. So motive refers to inner state or desire which activates, compels, and directs the individual to behave that in the direction of achievement of goals. Okay, what is motive? So I will ask you, what is your motive after completing grade 12 commerce? You will say, sir, I wanted to become a business. I want to become an entrepreneur, right? So that is what motive. Okay, so the ultimate goal, what you want to achieve. So that is what we will call it as motive. And what is motivation? The process of stimulating and inspiring people at work to accomplish desired goal. It depends upon satisfying needs of people. Okay, so motivation is a inspiring things, right? Have you all seen this Raghava Lawrence biography? Have you here read that biography, Raghava Lawrence? Or else even sometimes he will state that Prabhudeva was his inspiration. Do you heard about this? So by looking at Prabhudeva, he learned dance and he became famous. Okay, so that is also one kind of motivation. That is what, but that stimulates others to do the things. Are you all there with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if we ask employee, they will ask what is motivation. They will say money, right? Yes. Are you all there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. Next, motivator. Who is motivator? The person who motivates you. For example, the superior. Okay. Motivator is the technique used to motivate people in the organization. Manager use diverse motivators like first salary, bonus, promotions, okay, recognition, responsibility. All these things are a kind of motivation. Yes. For example, employee bonus for lower level employee. For middle level people, promotions. For people those who are working in marketing department, incentives. The people those who are working in Purviga and Chennai Mobiles, incentives will be their motivation. So actually, once upon a time, I just went to Purviga. I asked about a sales representative. I just asked is about his salary. He said, "Sir, my salary is around 16,500." Then I asked, "Is it enough for you?" He said, "No, sir. We'll be getting incentives the end of the month. Based upon my sales, they will give me incentives. So including incentives per month, I'm getting around 30-35 is saying. So people, the motivation that incentives is the kind of motivation that encourage them to work to achieve the goals. So, what are the process of motivation? You can see the motivation process is based on human needs. An unsatisfied needs of an individual creates tension, which stimulates its drives. These drives generate a search behavior to satisfy such need. In such need is satisfied, the individual is relieved of tension. Okay, so unsatisfied tension. Then, sorry, unsatisfied need, tension, drives, search, satisfied, reduction of tension. Okay, fine. Let me explain you. If a person is hungry, then the need for food will create tension. Yes or no? Yes. Whenever you feel hungry, you will tension. You will get tension. How many of them got this kind of experience? Guys, are you all there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm. So whenever you feel hunger, you will get anger. Do you agree this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mm. So immediately what you will do? So let us back to the example. And he will start thinking ways to satisfy his needs. It stimulates his drives and search for different options, bread, biscuit, to satisfy such need. If the need is satisfied through bread, then the individual is relieved of tensions. Okay, so for it is just a simple example. So when evening time, okay, or else lunchtime, we may be very, if it be a hunger, we will be in lot of tension. Okay, so what we will do, we will find what is the way to reduce the tension. So either we need to drives means the stimulation. Okay, so when we are hunger, you will get tension. The tension makes us to find a food. Okay, so drives means stimulation, and search behavior. We will find what is available. Okay, what are all the things available. Then based upon the availability, we will select, and once we have satisfied with our need, okay, so automatically we will reduce intention. It is not only in food, it is there in everyone's life in all the activities. Okay, so have you got my point?
Yes, sir.
So features, nature, characteristic of motivation. First, motivation is a internal feeling. What do you mean by internal feeling? Huh? What is internal feeling? What do you mean by internal feeling?
Sir, it depends on our heart, mental health, not
Mental
feeling. I don't know.
health, how then it is also a psychological feelings, right? So you can see the why people want to get state first. They will work hard. இதுக்கு to get a what a good name இல்லையா? ஸோ நல்ல சீட்ஸ் கிடைக்கும், நல்ல காலேஜில் நல்ல சீட்டு கிடைக்கும், ஈஸி ஃப்ரீ சீட்ஸ் கிடைக்கும். தட் வாஸ் அ motivation. So motivation is a psychological concept and cannot be forced on employees. The internal feelings like urge or தேடல், drives, desire, aspiration, striving or need influence human behavior to act in a particular manner. Okay. So desire to urge an own house, new car. Okay. These urge are internal to an individuals. Okay, fine. So what is motivation? It is a first one is the internal feeling. So what is internal feeling means the thing which stimulate ourselves. Okay, within us. If we are working better, we will get good salary. Okay, so this is what the internal feeling. Next one is motivation produce goal directed behavior. So motivation influences employees' behavior in such a manner so that they can achieve their goals. Yes or no? Yes. Are you all there, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, what makes you a motivation minds? It's a goal. Okay. So, what is our goal? IAS officers. So, some people say, "Sir, I want to what I want to sit in his position. IAS officer chairல உட்காரணும் அந்த siren வச்ச கார்ல நான் போகணும். I need to be like that." So, it is a kind of motivation. Some people say that no, I need to do business. Okay, some people வந்து ஒவ்வொரு பிரவி
Yes, sir.
அந்த வீடியோ கொஞ்சம் ரெக்கார்டிங் பாஸ் பண்ணுங்க. So motivation provides positive rewards. So positive rewards in the sense for getting a promotion, for getting incentives, or else your moms will say, if you get good marks in this examination, I'll buy you a bike. So these are all the motivation which comes under positive. What is negative motivation? That is punishments. If you didn't do, I will what punish you. Threat of demotion. What do you mean by threat? Demotion. Once there is a promotion, definitely there will be a demotion also, right? So promotion means from a lower position to higher position. Demotion in the sense there is higher position to lower position. There is degradation. So like that, either they will punish you or threaten you to get the things to be done. So that is what either motivation can be either positive or negative. So motivation is a complex process. Motivation is a complex process as an individual or heterogeneous in their expectation, perception, and reaction. A particular type of motivation may not have uniform effective effect on all members. Okay, so complex means it is not. It is different for boys. What bike will be their race to motivate boys? We can use. If you get good marks, I'll give you this bike. I'll buy you this bike. Gift you this bike. For girls, it is different. They will go. They will say, "Sir, we need like ornaments, gold, chains, diamonds." So, and if you take a family person, family man, they will expect additional pay, promotions. Yes. If we take a small kid, or first standard, second standard kid, chocolate or dairy milk, is enough for them to motivate. Okay. So we can't say it is not. It is a uniform one. It is not a uniform. It is different for different people and people's perception. That's why it is complex process. Got my point?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Any doubts so far?
No, sir.
எல்லாரும் இருக்கீங்களா?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
ஒவ்வொருத்தரா we started the session with 16 members, two of them gone. Who are they? Yogesh and Sudarshan. Okay, fine. So Maslow needs hierarchy theory. It's a very good, very important theory, and you will come across this theory till end of your post graduation. Okay. So what is Maslow hierarchy need theory? What is the meaning called hierarchy? Hierarchy, the levels, right? Here they are given. Okay. So this level, which is to be called as hierarchy, in 14th principle we have studied, right? That scalar chain. Do you remember?
Yes,
Scalar
sir.
chain, that is also called as
Yes, sir.
hierarchy. Okay, from top level, that is a founder, chairman, that is managing director, GM, managers. It will come so and so. An organization can succeed only when it has highly motivated and committed team of employees. Since motivation is a complex process, various research have given different theories. These theories help to develop understanding about motivation phenomena. So, what do you mean by theory? So, some experts, psychologists, or else some scientists, they may derive some new standards. Okay, of what motivation. That is what now we are going to discuss. So there was a person called Abraham Maslow. Okay, so we just remember his name. Don't forget his name, Abraham Maslow. He was a psychologist from America. Okay, so he gave this for theory. Okay, so Maslow's need theory. Need. What do you mean by need? What is need? The requirements, right? There is difference between need and want. What do you mean by that? What is the difference between need and want? We need oxygen to live, right? Need is the essential element. Want is a desire, endless. Yes or no? We need a house to live, but I want a big bungalow. I want a big car. I want a big aeroplane. That is what called as want. But need is actually what we are in need. Like without that, we can't live. The basic things, the basic elements, which is to be called as need. Got my point?
Yes, sir.
Can I continue?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first one is இவர் என்ன சொல்லியிருக்காருன்னு பார்த்தோம்னா basic psychological needs. What is for a human being or human அப்படின்ட்டு இருந்தாருன்னா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அவருக்கு for what we need, uh, we need food, shelter, good clothes. Yes or no? Yes. For being a
Yes, sir.
human being, we need what a basic food at least 3 times a day, 3 meals a day. We need a shelter. It may be a what hut house or else RC roof or building or a bungalow, anything maybe. So we need a shelter and we need clothes. So these are the basic needs. So psychological needs are basic for human survival, includes need for food, shelter, clothing, other basic necessities of life. These needs from the foundation of hierarchy and basic salary help to satisfy these needs. Yes or no? Have you all seen the people, the beggars? Often they used to stand near the hotels for what? For a good meal, right? So the very first motivation for an individual is you must have food all the time. You must get a good shelter. You must get the good clothes. So this will be the very basic need for a human being, that we will call it as basic psychological needs. Got it? So once we got that basic psychological need, the second need the human being, as human, we required is what the safety or security needs. So what do you mean by safety? That means you can see here, uh, job security. Okay, so good income. So second level, okay, what is hierarchy means? It is what stage by stage. Okay, you can see in this image. So basic, okay, basic in the sense அடிப்படை தேவைகள். After அடிப்படை தேவைகள், after basic needs, safety. We need what? Security. Yeah. So is Tamil Nadu is a safe place to live or not? Is it safe place? I'm asking you guys. Tamil Nadu, our state and our country is safe to live or it is not safe?
It's safe, sir.
Mm. Okay, very good, very good. So, do you know there are people they will travel across so many countries to get safety, that kind of safety?
Yes, sir.
Uh, okay. ஓகே பிரவி ஒரு நிமிஷம் பாஸ் பண்ணுங்க